There we is.
I'm like, what happened to us? Where are we? Hello.
How's it going?
Well, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I am here. I am here.
Been a long weekend. Dang, I haven't been on the air since when?
Friday. You skipped out on Friday. You skipped out on Saturday.
Oh, so I was on Thursday. That's right. I had that thing Thursday.
And then you skipped out on Sunday. And you decided to do something today. Well, look at that.
Well, don't do Sundays, so didn't skip out on Sunday.
You could have at least shaved.
Yeah.
You know, I'm older than you are, and you have more gray hair than I do.
I don't know if you're older than I am.
No, I am.
You think so, huh?
I was born in 65.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you are older than I am.
Mm-hmm. I guess blondes just don't grow gray hair as fast as brunettes. But
Well,
then again, I did drink a hell of a lot more in my lifetime than you did. So that's how, you know.
That's for dang sure.
That's the secret to not getting gray hair. Drink.
I remember Sioux Falls. I remember. Hey, Joe. ¿Qué pasa?
You remember that time I got so fucking drunk I lost my glasses? I lost my car keys. I lost my wallet.
Yep, I remember. It didn't help having that 9th floor happy hour every day.
It wasn't every day. They didn't do it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Joe, what's going on? You keep putting pictures of food. Are you a chef?
He is a foodie.
You're a foodie? Are you a chef, though, or are you just a creative foodie? Because that stuff looks good, bro. I got to tell you.
Well, maybe when I come down there, we'll just hit up Joe's Shack over there for lunch, breakfast,
dude.
dinner.
Joe, you should open up a restaurant, bro. Seriously, that stuff looks good.
And we'll call it Joe's Shack.
And I'm sure it tastes as good as it looks.
You know, there's this restaurant out there called Crab Shack. They do quite well.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of them. Hey, Melissa. How are you?
Hi, Melissa.
Thought you all had forgotten about us. Poor people. No, never.
I didn't forget about you.
Never. I didn't.
Saturday night, I'm like texting this fool going, are we doing a show tonight? Are we going to do a show tonight? He's like, no, I'm just not feeling it. I'm burnt out. I'm like, burnt out, motherfucker. You don't do anything.
Yeah, right. I don't do anything at all. You know, I just travel 22 days out of the month every month. That's all. Out of town that much.
Hi, Hilda.
Hilda. So, just needed a break. I was tired from travel. I mean, all that started taking a toll last couple of weeks. So I just needed to clear my mind off.
Well, Friday we were talking about this new concoction I made. Pink lemonade and strawberry lemonade. It's a very tasty concoction. And I can't remember which Hilda it is. I think it's Garcia, but don't hold me to that. She took a picture. She was at a bar. And she took a picture of this concoction. She goes, for you, Bam. Because I was telling her, you know, she just, you know, have a glass of wine or something. She said she can't because she gets completely goofy. And everybody starts laughing at her. So then she took this picture of this concoction. And I'm guessing it was strawberry lemonade. But it looked really good.
Interesting. Oh, she says, nope, it wasn't her.
Okay, it's the other Hilda.
That would be Hilda Williams. Anyway, yeah, I decided to go on a little earlier tonight instead of later because I do have to be at work at 5:15 in the morning, and these short nights are getting to me a little. So, you know.
Well, you know, you can always ask Jessica how to shut that fucking rooster up so he doesn't cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm sure she would know.
I mean, kind of like your bird. Your bird's going crazy tonight.
Oh, he's being a good puppy right now.
No, he wasn't earlier before we got on. He was. I heard him do that. Kodak is there. He's waiting to chime in.
He sounds so vicious when he goes.
Anyway, today is Memorial Day. And,
it is.
Like a lot of people may not know, I'm finding out still people don't know. It's not a cause for celebration. It's definitely not a holiday to celebrate. It's Hey, Melita's there.
Hey, Mel.
Hi, Melly. Memorial Day is definitely not. It's not a 4th of July. You know, it's not a Labor Day.
Doesn't it have something to do with like dead soldiers or something?
Yeah, this is to honor and to remember those that have died.
The fallen.
Yep. And to be thankful for. I know some people are very, I'd say, pessimistic, but we have what we have, and it's a lot that we have, you know, because of them. You know, I'll be honest, I don't have the balls to go. I didn't want to go into the military. My mom didn't want me to go, so that kept me back kind of. But some people got the cojones for that kind of thing, and some don't. And you know what? I bowed down to them because they did something that I at the time I would not do. Now I would do it, but now I'm too old to do it. Right?
You are too old. There is an age limit.
There is an age limit,
and believe it or not, there's a weight limit.
And there's a weight limit too.
There is.
And I think that there's a width limit also. So
thank God I'm too old, I'm too fat, and I'm too tired.
That's why you got to be grateful. The things you have, so many other countries don't even have 1/10 of what we have. And we're spoiled as you know what. And be thankful for what you have. You know, thank God for what you have, and thank any service member that you come across. Thank them for what they do, and remember those that fell to let us have this. That's what Memorial Day is for. It's not for having a party or a cookout or a barbecue. I mean, if that's what you want to do on your day off, that's fine. But you know, there's nothing to celebrate about this holiday.
Well, it also symbolizes the first day of summer too.
I thought that was not till in June sometime.
What?
So this is like an unofficial.
Yeah, because this is when all your pools will open up for like all your city pools and all your water parks and things like that. Today is the day that they open up for the weekend, and then next weekend or this coming up Saturday is when they open up 7 days a week.
Gotcha. Mr. David Smith, how are you doing?
And, you know, I'm sitting here staring at myself, and I'm like, God damn, I'm awfully white. And then, you know, I'm kind of like doing one of these numbers, and I'm like, you know, I am bare ass fucking white.
Dude, you're starting to show some cleavage here, man.
There is no cleavage here, motherfucker. And then I'm like, you know, I'm as white as that fucking beluga whale.
Joe started baking to deal with stress. Now I'm doing it for fun. Well, that's cool. How about doing it for money?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of creme brulee. Okay, just saying.
Creme brulee is our flan.
Yeah. Love creme brulee.
So good.
And I don't even think you really bake it per se, because it's more of a custard pudding with like sugar on top that is burnt.
Well, don't they? And they take a torch to that, don't they?
Yeah, they torch it, so it's like melted and like crisp, but it is a little burnt. Hence the brulee part. I think brulee means fire.
Joe, I'm interested in that pizza you were showing the other day. That looks freaking good. That's good. That's real good. Joe, bacon is my stress reliever too. I don't know, people. You know,
maybe
for me, bacon is a little.
Mel and Joe can get together and do like a baking competition thing, and then sell it and raise money for a good cause.
There you go. Good idea. The original idea of what today is Memorial Day was just for the soldiers who fought in the Civil War. Oh, yeah, but it's expanded so much. It's taken new meaning with every war.
Oh, yes, it has.
For as many soldiers that have died. And it's a good thing. I'm just not a fan of people taking that. I mean, they don't know. They don't take that time to research true meaning of things, but it's not a day to freaking have a party.
It's not.
You know, it's like you go to the funeral. You go to the cemetery. And if you guys have any family members or friends that have fallen, put their names up here. I'll gladly show them. We express our appreciation to them.
I fell 3 times today. Does that count?
No, that does not count.
What the fuck?
Unless you fell down a whole flight of stairs, then it's laughable. But
No, I just kind of like tripped and I fell. I hurt myself. I hurt my knee.
so we were talking about something last week, remember?
Or the week before. I can't really remember.
Yeah, last week. I think it was last week. Pretty sure it was last week.
Pretty sure.
And then Bam just brought it up. We were talking about Aunt Jemima. We were talking about Uncle Ben. Remember? We're thinking, oh boy, it's just a matter of time before they come after Uncle Ben. Well, guess what?
They beheaded him. And they didn't only beheaded him, they bent him over the stockyard and fucked him in the ass. They changed his name. Look at that. No Ben, no Uncle. It's just Ben's.
Ben's original. They took away the image of the icon, Uncle Ben. Took away the uncle, like he said. And now it's just Ben's original.
I mean, I don't eat rice. It's a bunch of maggots to me, but still. I mean, it's Uncle Ben. He's been around ever since before I was even created.
So the word is Uncle Ben's Rice will change its name to Ben's Original, which they did, and remove the image of a smiling, gray-haired black man from its packaging. The change follows through on a pledge its owners, Mars Food, made in last June, to review the brand amid global protests over police brutality and racism. Just a bunch of crap.
Well, to me, they're being racist by removing his face.
Uncle Ben entered the market in the 1940s and was for decades the best-selling rice in the U.S. Its marketing has been criticized for perpetuating racial stereotypes. Titles such as Uncle Ben and Aunt were used in southern U.S. states to refer to black people instead of more formal and respectful Miss or Mr. Okay, so they could have changed it, to Mr. Ben?
I'd be okay with that and keep his face. Hell yeah.
Mrs. Jemima?
I'd go with Ms. Jemima.
The name Uncle Ben's was inspired by a Texas farmer known for his high-quality rice. The company asked the head waiter at a fancy Chicago restaurant, Frank Brown, to pose as the face of the brand. So that face is actually a person. Frank Brown.
Well, and Jemima's face was a person too.
Yep. So they talked about last year changing the name and going the same route. Would you call it the cancel culture? Yeah, I would put that in the category.
Yeah, I would.
Freaking
motherfuckers.
It just pisses me off. David Smith, same as Veterans Day, originally Armistice. Yes. In fact, I first knew it when I was a kid growing up as Armistice Day. And then they told me, well, it's Veterans Day in the U.S.
I think I remember it being Armistice Day, but that was like way back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Like in the early 70s.
Yeah, back in the days of Vietnam, the Vietnam War was not a friendly thing to be a soldier back then. You came home to protest. You came home to people calling you names and stuff. It was not good. Melissa, this weekend I learned about the Tulsa race massacre. I'm 45 and I've never heard of this. You should look into it. I saw something on that also.
I don't know what it is.
Hey, Nadia.
Hey, Nadia.
Yeah, I also, when I was working in Rock Springs, Maryland, they were talking about how they had Chinese there. They were helping with build a railroad and worked in the coal mines. And a lot of the non-Chinese workers went into one of these encampments where the Chinese were living, massacred a whole bunch of them just because they were Chinese. And that happened in Rock Springs or somewhere over there in or around Rock Springs, Wyoming. Tomorrow will be the 100th year anniversary. Lots of lives lost. I've never heard the term Armistice Day. I just learned so. Yep, that's If I'm not mistaken, Armistice Day was in Europe and Canada. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. And then in the U.S., it adopted Memorial Day eventually. I'm sorry, Veterans Day.
No, today's Memorial Day.
Yeah, but Armistice Day we're talking about Armistice Day, which was Veterans Day.
Oh.
About 300 black people were killed in this massacre. Yikes. The Tulsa race riot was horrible. That hasn't been taught. And with all these, I never heard of it either. With all these law changes, it won't be taught in the future. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are changing right now. And universities and leftist professors, you can thank them for that. So, yes, Uncle Ben is gone, for those of you who are wondering. Uncle Ben is gone. Rest in peace, Uncle Ben.
Yeah, poor Ben.
Injustice.
It was just a matter of time before they raped you.
Yeah, but we saw that coming. We talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to go online. Well, Bam might have gone solo tonight. I'm not sure.
I don't know. After Friday,
I don't know. Maybe not.
Friday night, I didn't have. Yeah, it was bad. Friday was a bad show. I didn't think it was a good show. One, I didn't have a topic. Like I told them, I said, I just let you pick the topics. Then I voice my opinions, of which I'm awfully opinionated.
And that's fine. Sometimes it's better just to go without a topic. Somebody will talk about something and then they just run with that.
Yeah, we talked about cauliflower pizza crust. That's just something you don't do to pizza.
That's gross. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't do that to pizza.
Cauliflower, anything. Just,
I mean, it's all right if you maybe bread it, deep fry it, and roll it around in ranch.
The destruction of what was known as Black Wall Street. That was Tulsa. Bam, I watched you on replay, and I think you did great. See? You did.
Thanks, Melissa.
It celebrates the end of the First World War.
I think everybody just enjoyed the swamp ass video is what it was.
I caught part of that, and I kind of tuned in for a second. There it is,
Melissa talking about the swamp ass. See?
Tuned in for a second, and then I was like, swamp? Oh, my goodness. Let me turn this off. I didn't want to know until later. What the heck were you guys talking about, swamp? How did you guys get on that topic? Where'd that come from?
Weather. That's what creates swamp ass.
So even on this somber holiday, people are protesting the fact that people are out there, even though they're paying their respects, going to cemeteries and stuff. But they're paying their respects, and people are complaining that they're out there without a mask.
You can be outside without a fucking mask, people.
Yeah, the majority of this stuff is done outside. Americans unmask, gather, remember over Memorial Day weekend as a sense of normalcy returns. I don't know. I think it is a kind of a. I don't know. I don't know that I'd go all the way as to call it a turning point. But maybe this is an unofficial. Now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. And Bam, I know you're not a sports fan, but a lot of stadiums now are going. All right, don't need a mask if you're vaccinated.
Well, and I stopped at the grocery. I had to go pick up my nephew today, and I stopped at the grocery on the way home. So I cooked burgers and brats on the grill, and I left the mask in the car. And the grocery store I stopped at, they're adamant about wearing fucking masks.
Yeah, Myers?
No, it's Schnucks. And I left the mask in the car, walked in, did about my business, and I'm looking around at people. I'm like, it's about 50-50. People wear masks, people don't wear masks. It's about 50-50. And I think they're starting to realize that, even though our governor says we still have to wear it. Well, our governor's a fucking asshole and a moron and Nimrod. But everybody's like, fuck it, I'm vaccinated. The CDC says if we're vaccinated, we can go without masks, so fuck you. I think that's the mentality of most people in my state now.
The funny thing is, okay, so now the word is, all right, you don't have to wear a mask as long as you're vaccinated. So I'm like, okay, how are they going to know?
Exactly.
Is it just going to be the honor system, or are they going to have what do you want to call them? Mask police or vaccine police inquiring? Show me your vaccine card, please.
Well, and then Ted Cruz, he's filing lawsuit or something against a vaccine passport. He's making it illegal there in Texas, and well, I kind of get it because that falls under the HIPAA law.
Yeah, I get it. I get it too. At the same time, for traveling overseas, it wouldn't be that bad. I'd say just keep your vaccine card with you. I don't know. At this point, we're learning more and more which vaccines or what the side effects are, what's going on. Nobody's dying like crazy. There's not thousands of people dying.
Well,
these things are pretty
fucking Spanish flu.
Generally harmless. I'm talking about the vaccine is generally harmless. At least the Pfizer one is.
I got the Pfizer.
You almost started a fire or something?
Yeah.
What the heck?
That's when you have swamp ass.
You start a fire with swamp ass.
You got to watch the video. Have you not watched the whole video?
No. He isn't going to come to Brownsville when it's hot.
All right, hang on. I'll get the video. I'll play the video for you so you can watch the video.
Bam, don't sell yourself short. You were marvelous. I loved it. You had my attention the whole 40 to 50 minutes. The swamp ass video was gold.
Well, you're going to see it again, whoever said that.
That was Nadia. We are fully vaccinated and still wear a mask. Why, though? Yesterday, for the first time, I didn't wear a mask while being outside for 2 hours. You shouldn't wear them outside anyway. I think my allergies are now acting up. Why are you wearing a mask outside? For real, Melissa. Have you seen that photograph of the dude on his motorcycle? He's wearing a damn mask.
No.
Brownsville had a nice Memorial Day silent march. It is done annually, except last year. I don't think it was. Yeah, I think they skipped last year. I wish I was there. I would have gone to that. It's not HIPAA because the medical people are not the ones sharing. Aha. Good point. Paul's back. How you doing, Paul? Welcome. Did you have, well, for you, Monday was just a Monday, right? You had to go back to work. Yeah, that's fine. Replay the video, Melissa says, because I don't want someone's... Babas is like somebody spit saliva to land on her mouth. Lola.
All right, let me know you're ready. I got it queued up here.
All right, let's see what Bam's going to talk about here. The video. We're playing the video again.
Is it up there?
It's up there.
All right, here we go.
I was talking with somebody who lives up north, and they were saying how us Floridians need to not complain about the weather because they're still dealing with snow. You should be aware that we have some other issues that come up as a result of the heat and the constant humidity that we live in. So if a Floridian is ever in a rough mood between the month about mid-March through, I don't know, September, you might want to consider the fact that that person is probably suffering from a severe case of swamp ass. Now, let me explain to you what swamp ass is. Basically like an adult version of diaper rash. Okay, I actually carry around diaper rash ointment in my purse. I do not have a child in a diaper. My youngest is 7, but things chafe, things move around, things rub together that potentially could start a wildfire. And you know what? We're currently in a drought, so we need to be careful. Okay, I could be walking down the street, my thighs rubbing together, boom, we start a fire. It's serious. So I carry around diaper rash because I currently do not have a thigh gap. And so my thighs rub together, some other things rub together. It is a constant state of swamp acidness down there. Okay, it's probably why most Florida men are arrested without clothing on. Come to think of it, I need a mental note on that. It's probably why you see a lot of naked people getting arrested in Florida. It's hot.
Who froze up?
Okay, it is freaking hot. All right, and it is humid, and everything sweats, and everything is gross.
Well, come on. Okay, it's frozen.
It should be okay now. Play it. Hit play.
Until you've walked a mile in my gnarly wet underpants, do not cast judgment. The summer months in Florida are like the 7th circle of hell. You have to brace yourself and mentally prepare to walk outside to go to your mailbox to get the mail. Okay, Florida's got its problems, people. It's got its downsides. We understand. All of you look and think, oh, they live in paradise, and it's like, well, yes. If paradise is a pressure cooker where Satan pokes people all day with hot prods and make sure that their underpants are full of vagina sweat. Yeah.
Vagina sweat.
All right. So don't go calling Floridians mean and nasty because you don't know what we've been dealing with. Okay, I got a level 7 swamp ass situation right now, and it's late March. Okay, don't cast judgment until you've walked a mile in my swamp ass.
That's funny.
Yeah, Meredith is really funny. She actually wrote a book, and she had what's her nuts? Tori Spelling. She was on Tori Spelling's talk show about her book, and
Tori Spelling.
evidently, don't you know who Tori Spelling is?
Haven't heard that name in a while.
I know, right?
She's one of the 90210 rats.
Yes. So yeah, and she has her own talk show, or had her own talk show. But yeah, this Meredith, she did that video 4 years ago, I think, and I came across it. And my change in weather here the other day made me think of her because I had to turn the damn heat on. We got so cold.
Chuck says our family hasn't gotten sick with ear infections, throat infections since the mask mandate was lifted. Hey, Chuck, you're in Texas, right? Is that right? If I remember correctly. I don't know. I mean, I've been wearing a mask, yes, but I take it off whenever possible. Don't wear it wherever possible. On the airplane, even with your mask on, you're crammed in with 124 other people, or 180 other people, 224 other people.
I think in a couple of years, there's going to be some huge issues with some teeth because of wearing masks. I mean, hell, 3 minutes in a mask, I feel like I got to brush my fucking teeth all over again. Yeah,
that's very true with that. I don't know about teeth, but at least fresh breath.
And gum, we're going to have some gum issues, teeth issues. We're going to have all kinds of fucking issues. And let's face it, I'll be the first to admit, during this pandemic, I did not have the best oral hygiene. And I spent, $20,000 on my fucking teeth. But I'm back to getting, brushing, 2-3 times a day.
Swamp ass would mean excess sweat. She ain't starting on fire. If it was dry, then I could see friction starting a fire, right?
Between her thighs.
Yeah. Behind the sweat, is that like from under cheese? Oh man, that's nasty, gross. And then Chuck corrected himself. DFW.
We haven't gotten sick.
We have gotten sick. I didn't.
We have,
but hasn't. So you've had ear infections, throat infections. Really? I've been at Walmart in a couple of states without a mask already, and it's nothing. And this goes back. You can argue you protect your immune system way too much, isolating yourself way too much. And now, when it's time to get out there and expose and get back into, now you're going to start
catching an immune system.
Yeah, you got to let your immune system. Even with kids got to be face to face back to school. I don't care what anybody says. It's time already.
Yep, you need to be outside. You need the sun. You need the nasty ass weather or the air from outside. You need to breathe all the toxins. You need to eat a little bit of dirt. I mean, that's what builds up your fucking immune system.
Sunlight just to make you freaking happy. Makes you happy.
Hi, Marissa.
What's up, Marissa? How's the puppy? She got a new cute little puppy, man. She got lucky with that little puppy. So adorable.
Yeah, now you got a potty train. I'm sorry. You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and you're gonna step in a Tootsie Roll. You're gonna step on wet pee and then you're gonna crawl back in bed.
My whole thing is allergy sinus infection, so I think masks help avoid such. I don't know. I think wearing a mask when you got allergies creates a whole other problem.
I think it does too.
And then the kind of mask that you wear, and then how often do you clean it? How often do you change masks to a fresh one?
Yeah, like the little blue one. That's designed only to be worn for 8 hours and thrown away. And I know motherfuckers been wearing that son of a bitch for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah. Those disposable ones, if you had disposable ones, those cheap little blue and white, blue medical looking ones, it's a one-time use. And if you wear it for 2 hours, then you're done. That's it. When you take it off, you go outside, take it off, and you go back into a new place, time to put on a new one. And if you have a reusable one, you got to wash that sucker all the time. June 4th, no mask if they don't want it at schools. My daughter said she doesn't want to wear hers. And that's good.
That's her decision to make.
Now, I will say, anytime anybody ever coughed right next to me or sneezed right next to me, I was always doing this. Because that sneeze.
Did you give them the side eye?
That sneeze, snot, can linger in the air for like, I don't know, a half an hour or something. 5
Did you
minutes.
give them the side eye?
Oh, yeah.
Good for you.
Absolutely.
Good for you.
Especially one of those nasty wet sneezes, like, that's what I do. And I don't care because I don't want to breathe that crap in. Cloth. Double layers. They should be double layers. On the airline, you can't use gaiters. You know those gaiters? The things you lift up from the back of from your neck like this? Most of them are single layer. If you had a single layer gaiter, can't wear it. It's got to be a double layer. No bandanas. You tie a bandana around your head like you're...
Yeah, but if you put it in two, there's 2 layers.
If you put it in 2, but some people don't. Plus, so that would be fine. Bandanas, you can't do. Especially when you leave them open on the bottom. They don't want that.
But it's 2 layers.
No, it's not actually. Most of the time, it's just a single layer.
You got a triangle in the front. You got a triangle in the back. So you got 2 triangles.
I don't think I agree with that.
It's one piece of paper folded in half. Guess what? You have 2 layers.
She is the daughter of Aaron Spelling. Yep, I remember Tori Spelling. She was that weird looking chick with the...
She had a learning disability.
She had a show, right? She had her own show.
Yeah.
That's when I started realizing, however long ago that was, like, why am I watching this crap for? Who cares?
The last name is Spelling. You can have whatever the fuck you want.
Like, who cares? Why am I watching this? Why do I care? Oh, multimillionaire. She's sad or she's crying about something. Too freaking bad. Paul,
hey, Paul.
Good luck tonight, guys. I prefer not to hang around for one more COVID show. I have already moved on. Oh, yeah. We're not really talking about it, per se.
I've moved on, too.
Oh, yeah. Definitely moved on. I'm way over it. I think she had some type of drug addiction.
I believe she did have a drug addiction.
You mean like prescription drug, maybe? Not necessarily crack or whatever?
Yeah, I think she was addicted to scripts. Although she does look like a goddamn good crack hoe.
Whatever that means.
You don't know what a crack hoe looks like?
Well, there's a lot of different looks out there. In fact, when I went to New Orleans that couple of weeks ago, there was got a visit from a crack whore trying to tell us that she needed gas for her vehicle, which was nowhere in sight. So she just walked around at midnight, knocking on random doors, looking for donations. Right?
How'd the meth mouth look?
Yeah, it was full action.
Mm-hmm.
She got left out of the will because of her weird position on stuff.
Tori. Yeah. She was out there on a lot of shit. She still is.
Don't remember. Yep. I forgot what the name of the show was. Not that I care, but I just wanted to fill people in.
Well, she had a show with her husband there for a while, Tori and Nick, or Nick and Tori, or whatever. That didn't last long. And she had a talk show that lasted all of like maybe 6 months.
Damn, what was the name of that show? Somebody's going to look it up. Watch, I guarantee it. In Walmart, most people need to keep that mask on. I agree, and it's not for COVID necessarily.
Hey, not everybody can be pretty like me now. Come on.
Scary looking teeth and breath and stuff. You know who'd make money right now if they made a good marketing push would be people who sell breath mints.
Do you have mask breath? Guess what? I did too, until I bought this.
Yep, exactly.
And look what it does for your teeth.
They'd have a 50% boost in sales, even if it was only for a few months. Her husband was handsome. Yeah, I forgot the guy's name. Wasn't he famous too, or was he just a regular Mo?
I think he's a regular Joe.
I don't remember either. You have anything you want to talk about on your end? I didn't want to do a whole long super ordeal. I do have to work early in the morning tomorrow. I don't mind at 10:30. I didn't want to do one tonight. I think tomorrow we'll do a nice 10:30.
You know, I really don't have anything exciting except, we're trying to keep these fucking flyaway hairs down.
Flyaway hairs?
Yeah. Your hair's not long enough to fly away, so you have no idea. Girls with long hair, no. Guys with long hair, no. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Ever since I moved to Texas, I cut my hair short like this. It's too freaking hot for long hair. No way, man. So, if you guys need something to watch tonight, take time to watch something about World War II. Anything.
I have something.
Vietnam,
I watched a movie.
What'd
yesterday. You watch? The new Jason Statham movie.
What is that called?
Wrath of Man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Besides you being hot on the way he looks, how was the movie?
It was a good movie. And let me tell you, 2 hours of pure ass sexy man. Hell yeah. It was a good movie. He kicked some serious ass in it. He killed a lot of serious ass. It was a good movie. I highly suggest it. On a scale of, like a 1 to 5, I'd definitely give it a, good strong 4.5.
Damn. I've been using toothpaste tablets for over a year. They are English peppermint flavor. They are disgusting. Then why are you using?
Sound disgusting.
Why are you using them if they're disgusting?
Well, you're not supposed to rinse your teeth. You're supposed
After you brush?
Yeah, you're supposed to leave toothpaste on your teeth.
No.
Yeah.
Says who?
Oh, I don't know if it's an old wives' tale or if a dentist said that, but yeah, you're actually after you're done brushing, you're supposed to just wear the toothpaste, let it gradually make its way down into your digestive system and everything.
See, isn't that not healthy though?
See, I think it's not healthy because, yeah.
Now, I know that when you rinse your mouth with mouthwash, you probably shouldn't rinse with water because then you're kind of defeating the purpose.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You know what's good? They got these tiny little toothbrushes, and they come with toothpaste in the little brushes. And it's the kind of toothpaste that it just dissolves. You just it dissolves into your system and you swallow it. You don't got to spit it out or nothing. You don't have to rinse.
Mm.
And you just brush, and they're disposable, and you don't have to rinse, and it keeps your mouth fresh too.
Do we have different flavors of toothpaste? Different types, different brand names?
I've only seen the Spearmint or whatever. And I think Oral-B makes it. I'm not sure. But they do have generic stuff. It's at Walmart. It's at Walgreens. CVS.
So what you're saying is you could buy a bunch of these and give them to the homeless.
Oh, you can do that too.
And give them to the crackheads.
They'll probably sell them though. That's why I'm cutting my locks. She's cutting her locks. She's cutting her hair. She's going short. She's going to that boyish short haircut, which is gross.
Don't do it.
I know. I told her I forbid her to cut her hair, but she don't listen.
Oh, Manny's frozen. Look at that. Isn't that a precious picture right there?
Marissa.
Oh, he's back. Yeah, don't cut your hair.
Talking about brushing. Uh-oh.
Okay.
You just got to brush more often.
Absolutely.
Even just rinse with water when you're wearing a mask all freaking day. Wash your face around here.
Yeah, and if you're out traveling or something, and this works, and one of your bags arrives and it only has your toothpaste in it, but your toothbrush is not there because somehow it got switched on, and now it's a vibrating toothbrush in a bag traveling the world. And when it comes to you, it's going to be a dead vibrating toothbrush. Just put some toothpaste on your finger and it works.
Last resort. Yeah, you can do that.
Or you can always ask your hotel if they have one, but chances are they're going to charge you like $12 for a piece of shit toothbrush.
I always keep my toothbrush in my carry-on that stays with me all the time.
I do too.
So I always have it there.
I don't check bags.
Melissa, I just started using them about a week ago. I need to find some new ones. I've been using the same ones for a year now, and I can't find them. They got them. Walmart. She got her start in 90210. Yep, she sure did.
I'm a huge fan of the Oral-B Triumph electric toothbrush. My first one, I think I paid $60 for it. And then I upgraded to the black one that's made by the Germans. And it vibrates so hard that it will vibrate all the tar out from underneath your gums.
I need to get me a Oral-B shower pick. Water pick.
I don't think that's made by Oral-B. I think that's made by Braun.
Braun makes one too. Oral-B makes one.
Huh.
Rinse the brush and add paste again. Rinse again. That's correct. Yeah, don't leave your mouth full of, you're like a rabid dog. No, don't do that. Because all the germs you're scraping off, you're ingesting them. So why would you want to do that? You have to rinse.
Dog. Look out! He's foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, you have to, right? See? Yeah. Or put the paste on a dry toothbrush. You know what they say works good? That charcoal toothpaste.
Yes, but it's ugly. It is ugly.
It's black, so what? It'll rinse right off.
It is black.
You don't have the charcoal toothpaste? Just go get a charcoal briquette from your cookout in the backyard and just rub your brush against the charcoal brick and then brush your teeth.
Gross.
Okay, no, don't do that. Just get the toothpaste. Hey, Lori, welcome.
Hi, Lori.
Long time no see. Some people use baking soda. I tried it.
I did the baking soda thing.
Tried it and thought it was scary. Left my teeth feeling some other way. What did it feel like?
It definitely leaves a very weird taste in your mouth.
Yeah, definitely rinse a lot.
Yeah, and it leaves your teeth feeling extremely gritty.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think I do that. Or toothpaste on a cloth or towel.
I've done that.
Yeah, I suppose. If you really can't brush your teeth, at least rinse your mouth. And hopefully you have some mouthwash. At least try to do that. At the very worst, rinse your mouth, water a few times, a little bit. Keep that mouth fresh. Come on, guys. I have 4 more questions to write for the World Geo Finals. Y'all help me focus. World geometry. Final. What do you got? What do you got? What are you doing? What do you got to do? I hate school. Man, one of the happiest days of my life was when I graduated high school. Done. Over. Don't need that nonsense anymore. I don't think it's the same thing. What, on a charcoal briquette? Yeah, I know. I was just kidding. I'm hoping nobody does that because I don't know that your mouth will rinse off all that black stuff, the charcoal that comes off. You could try it. Take pictures. Let us know how that turns out. Like the baking soda is eating up your teeth. So, I mean, does it feel like dry? Or can you, I don't know. I don't know that I want to try it. I'll take your word for it. Probably geography, world geography, I imagine. You have 4 more questions to write. You have to write 4 questions. You mean about geography in general? Or what? It's a weird feeling. Don't do it. I ain't gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I prefer Crest over Colgate. And I don't like that red jelly looking stuff. Something tells me that's not doing anything for your teeth. So I'm not a fan of Colgate. I don't know if Crest makes one like that too. Maybe theirs is blue, I think. I like the Crest. Do I have it there? No, it's that. I would say premium. It's that. Heck, I can't remember. I'll look it up later. Anyway, do you guys have any fallen ones that were in wars? Any veteran families, family members, friends? Anybody at all? You know anybody that's been in a war, been in the service?
Oh, yeah. Alrighty.
Didn't Aquafresh have white, green, and red paste? Yeah, they had that triple colored.
The triple protection is what it was
Triple
called.
protection, whatever. I was just telling them I'm not a fan of that Colgate red looking paste, red jelly looking paste.
The only red I remember Colgate did was the cinnamon toothpaste. And that they did that back in the late 70s, early 80s. It didn't take off.
It hasn't taken off. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I like my Crest. I like Crest.
I use Sensodyne.
I've used that also. And the other one is, which is not bad, is I was gonna say Uncle Tom's, but it's not Uncle Tom's. It's Tom's something. It's not Uncle Tom's. Calm down, everybody. I'm not being Tom's toothpaste. Oh, Tom's of Maine. Have you seen that? Tom's of Maine is not bad either. It's supposed to be a little more natural. Is it natural? I don't know. I can look it up here. And it's usually when you're at Walmart looking for this stuff, it's at the way on the top shelf.
Of course.
Way on the top shelf. Yep. If it's white, it's not right. I like toothpaste that has mouthwash in it.
I like the purple Listerine.
Purple Listerine mouthwash? I like the green, the regular mint green or whatever that is.
1, because it's purple. 2, it's not overly bearing like the mint or the original.
See, but that stuff is good for you. Okay. You guys get the original scope, the antiseptic scope, or Cepacol. Remember Cepacol? That was a real strong mouthwash. It was yellow, real strong. 99.999 kills freaking bacteria in your mouth. Gargle with that. Rinse your mouth and gargle with it in the morning and at night, and you will never get sick. You will never have a sore throat. When you start to get a sore throat, go ahead and gargle or rinse your mouth and gargle with the Cepacol stuff. Even Scope, the one that with antiseptic, or Listerine, you will not get sick. It'll make that sore throat go away. Do it a couple
Talking about
times.
Chloraseptic?
No, it's called Cepacol. I'm gonna have to look it up for you guys. But you rinse your mouth and gargle with that twice a day. You won't get sick. There's my Cepacol. Oh, come on. Okay, go, guys. Go get this stuff. Ready? There it is. There it is. It's antibacterial. You gargle with that. Rinse your mouth out in the morning before bed. And once during the day, if you feel sick, you get a sore throat or a tingly throat or something like that, you take this stuff, gargle and rinse, and you will not get sick. I promise. I promise.
Yeah, I got to share this real quick as long as we're talking about mouthwash.
Lori, that was funny. If it's white, it's not right. I like the toothpaste with the mouthwash in it. The colored line toothpaste.
So, remember back in the day when Listerine used to come packaged like, this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff.
And that, nowadays, if you even remember this, you're like, did they package it because it was lethal? I mean, that looks like something that needs a skull and crossbones on
it. It's like radiation packaging or something. Like
right?
Hazardous materials here.
Oh, God, those were the days.
Yeah, that was lethal looking. But it's strong. That's why probably too it was strong. That stuff would burn your mouth. You kept it in your mouth for too long.
And inside that packaging was a glass bottle.
Yeah.
And
my sister-in-law uses Tom's. When I saw it, I thought this guy's weird.
They put acid in glass because it's the only thing that acid can't eat through.
Yep.
Makes you wonder what's inside that damn Listerine bottle.
There you go. Chuck's right. Stuff was so strong that you couldn't pass a breathalyzer.
Yeah.
It was. Also, Listerine came in dissolvable strips. Yeah, they had those strips you put on your tongue.
I remember that. They still have them.
That was a good idea.
It was just to freshen your breath. It wasn't to do anything else.
You can still get those. I really like Tom's brand when I use tubes.
Tubs.
Oh.
It's a tub.
No, tubes.
Nope,
like
tube.
tube toothpaste. Do you remember that toothpaste? Yeah, son-in-law. That's what SIL means, in case you guys didn't know.
Still.
Whatever happened to that toothpaste that came in a tall container, had two sections to it, and you would press down, and it'd come out in two separate little channels, and that's what you'd put on your toothpaste.
Wasn't that a Crest?
Nope. It was some custom scientific brand or something. Dawn World Geography is the final one. Okay.
Oh, I wonder if that was the one that started with the P.
Start with the P.
There was a toothpaste in the late 70s, mid to late 70s that started with a P. It didn't last long.
You know what? I'm going to look for it. If I can find it, I'm going to buy it and use it because that stuff was good. Okay, there's your Sensodyne, Aquafresh, Crest, Colgate, Marvis.
Crest makes a really good sensitive toothpaste too.
Biotine. You can make your own toothpaste, apparently. Nope. Enamel, nope. Native, nope. Crest. 3D white, that's what I use, though it doesn't work. But it feels good.
It worked well on me. I mean, look at my fabulous teeth.
Tom's. cons of using a charcoal toothpaste? I know there's got to be cons to that.
Yeah, I think it turn your teeth black.
Even if you rinse it off.
Crest, no, it was Act. Used to have like a rinse aid. After you brush your teeth, you'd rinse with it,
yes,
and your teeth would turn purple where you missed, or black, or they turn blue or something.
Oh man, I can't find this stuff. What was it called?
I don't know. Oi.
Oh no, Mentadent. That's for oh, it looks like that, but it's not it. That's not the one. Oh well, anyway. No, it's not. It looks like that, but it's not Mentadent. It was another brand.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody just messaged me. It looks like that, but it was a different brand. Now it's going to bother me until I go find it.
I remember Ultra Bright Joe. That was like back in the 80s.
Remember that one on TV. Ultra Bright. Yeah, that's one of them too. Oh, dang it. I wanted to look for this now. It's going to drive me nuts looking for this one. But I remember thinking, oh, this is cool. Comes in a box. And you had to put this cover and press down, and it would open up those little chambers, and then two separate kind of liquids would come out, or two different kinds of paste. And when you put it on your toothbrush, they would obviously mix together.
I don't remember it at all.
Oh, man.
You know what confused the hell out of me when I was a kid? I couldn't figure out how Aquafresh came out all nice and neat and pretty. And then I even cut it in half and stuck a fork in there and mixed it up. It still came out nice and neat and pretty.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, and then there's Rembrandt.
Ah, I remember that one.
That's supposed to be good too. Oh, well, we'll save that for another day. I'll look it up. It's not Ultra Bright. Oh, my goodness. I'm on the tip of my tongue the name of that stuff. Anyway, Bam, if you got nothing else, I'm going to call it a night.
Just go through the alphabet. Like, this is how I remember people's names. Sometimes I'll be like A, B, C, D, E.
No, it's not Aquafresh.
And then usually when I hit the name or the letter, the name will hit me. No, I don't have anything exciting other than, my usual one planet, one people.
Mentadent. It wasn't Menton. It looked just like that though.
Go buy Nancy Shea-Ho shirt. We need a lot of people wearing Shea-Ho shirts.
I think everybody's afraid to wear that. Even though it doesn't say the word hoe, it just says, it just shows the garden tool.
Nadia has one.
AIM? No, AIM was another one. That's another one. Yet another one. AIM.
Yep. AIM is still for sale, believe it or not.
Yeah, AIM was popular too. If you look at that one that says, if you find the one online right now, it looks like it looks like Mentadent. Is this the one? Yeah, let me show this real quick. And if it was Mentadent, I forgot the name of it because I don't remember it though. So it kind of looked like that, but it was a visible split here because they had on this side, it had one kind of paste, and this side had another kind of paste, and it was just like this where it would come out half and half because you had to press down on this whole thing. But it wasn't Mentadent. It was another brand. Damn it!
I sure don't remember it.
I'll see if I can find it. Definitely 90s thing.
A 90s thing, really.
By the way, hi, me too. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to call it a night tonight. Tomorrow is
A brand new day.
10:30 tomorrow night.
A brand new day.
A brand new day. 10:30 tomorrow night. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. Didn't have too much to chit chat about.
One planet, one people.
There it is. One planet, one people, says Bam.
Hasta luego.
Thanks for hanging out. Everyone, have a great night.
You two enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Calling it a night. Oh, hold on a second. I wrote 3 exams today for my classes tomorrow. So what kind of questions do you ask? I want to know that. What are you asking, Dave? Give me a question, something that you would. And what age group is this, by the way? What age group do you teach?
I'm gonna go with these like 7th and 8th graders. Night, me too.
Melissa, good night.
Night, Mal.
Lola.
Lola.
Nice
How
to
you
see you,
doing,
Lola.
Lola?
What happened to your Facebook picture, Lola? You don't have a picture there anymore. You should put Barry Manilow's picture on your thing there. Dave, come on real quick. Who do you teach? What do you teach? Who do you teach?
He teaches little people.
Well, he could teach high schoolers too, you know.
Well, they're little people.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we don't hear back from you. Drop us a message. I'm interested. Anyway, all right, we're gonna call it a night. Talk to you later, all tomorrow, 10:30. That's
Night,
what we're
guys.
doing.